Hello there and welcome to a pretty big announcement on EA's part, and it's a very cool announcement in terms of going forward for future FIFAs. They are about to give us more detail and transparency than ever before in any other FIFA game. We've seen more transparency from the guys like Corey and Zara doing a great job of updating us on the game on Twitter, and now we are about to get a lot more in detail, which I think for FIFA is so needed. I've said it a lot to them personally, in person, like I've always said, we need to have updates constantly on FIFA in terms of just everything they do. They need to be more transparent, and obviously that goes to packs as well. But yeah, anyway, the pitch notes. As you can see, intro to the pitch notes. Hey everyone, welcome to FIFA 19 and a brand new series called the Pitch Notes. We've been excited to see so many players engage with FIFA 18 and spend countless hours carefully building their teams, playing with their favourite players and sharing their feedback with us throughout the year. With that said, one piece of feedback we have heard loud and clear from you, our players, is that you wanted to see more information from us as a team, more insight from developers, more communication and more community updates around progress, patches and changes to the product. We hear you. For FIFA 19, the pitch notes will be a central source on our website, which is brilliant, for all kinds of detailed information related to FIFA. Our first goal is to post a pitch note article whenever we have exciting news to share or major updates to our product. What will you find here? Our main goal is to provide more info regarding FIFA and its various features and to address feedback when we're making critical changes to the product. This is very interesting, as obviously seeing the likes of Epic Games, they always update you on what's going on in the game. It looks brilliant. It's always easy to find on their website. You know where to go, not just from like EA's tweet, for example. So it's going to be very good for updates going forward. As you can see, we'll do this by providing a platform for numerous members of the FIFA team. Content here will vary from developer deep dives areas to community updates from our engagement team. Either way, when we have something to say about FIFA 19, you'll find it here, which is great. We all have a go-to place now. Today, we're introducing a deeper look at gameplay to align with this week's reveal. Interesting. We've got a big reveal then this week. I'm not sure what date. Below, the gameplay production team will discuss some of the changes to gameplay in FIFA 19 and how we're addressing some concerns we got from your feedback about FIFA 18. We hope you enjoy the first pitch notes. As always, we want to hear from you. With every pitch notes release, we'll be creating a forum post on the EA forums where you can post feedback on what you see in these releases, which is great. We want that. Obviously, thank you to all of us. Anyway, gameplay dev deep dive. The purpose of this article is to go deeper into the new gameplay mechanics and provide insight to our most passionate players. Like, you guys all know, if any of us play FIFA, especially for Champions, we are passionate about this game, myself included. I love FIFA. I want the best for us. Hopefully this is going to go a long way to do that. We put a massive investment into gameplay every year, and we are fortunate to have multiple perspectives on the game within our team. We speak to professional, casual, and new players and gather info from numerous community platforms, obviously YouTube, Twitter, forums as well. Reddit's a big one. We also play the game ourselves and work with the wider development teams to deliver a quality gameplay experience that is exciting and accessible to all players. Our goal this year is to give you the tools to control the pitch, from high-level tactics to every individual touch of the ball. Interesting. We're going to discuss the 4 major innovations coming to FIFA 19 gameplay in this article. Timed finishing, active touch system, dynamic tactics, and 50-50 battles. By the way, can I just say, this is hard to read non-stop. I haven't done this in a while. Anyway, time finishing. Time finishing is an added layer of depth designed to be a risk-reward mechanic. I like this feature a lot. I know a lot about it. So, get the timing right, and you reap the benefits of added extra finesse, curve, or power. But get the timing wrong, and you'll introduce more error to your shot. It's a bit like NBA 2K. I think they still have this actually. They used to anyway. No, they used to in NBA 2K17, I believe. Where, yeah, it'd be like a timed shot. If you got it in the green area, it'd be a good shot. If you didn't, you'd be late. If you got it early, you wouldn't probably make it as well. But it's kind of similar. It's not something you probably use in every shot, but it's something that can make a difference in the most crucial moments of a game. This is how time finishing will work in FIFA 19. I love this, that we're getting so much more here. Request your shot and wait for your player to start the shooting animation. When he is about to contact the ball, tap the shot button the second time. If your timing is right, your shot will be more powerful and will have less error applied, which means that you'll have a higher chance to score. There's a thunderstorm going on in the background right now, guys, as I'm doing this, so just saying, there's a freaking thunderstorm in Atlanta. The player indicator will give you the necessary feedback on your time finishing attempt by turning a specific colour. Red and yellow mean that your second button tap was too early. Green indicates that you've achieved the perfect timing, and white means that you were too late. I wish they just, as a bit of a constructive criticism right here, guys, would it be easier if they just had like a red was early, green was perfect, and then white was too late? Would that be easier? I don't know. Let me know. As you can see, if your timing is wrong, too early, your shot will have a lot of error and will be less likely to find the back of the net. Too late, your shot will not be affected by the mechanics as the ball is already traveling and you've already contacted the ball. So yeah, it makes very good sense. Obviously, player stats will affect shooting attempts in the same way. Time finishing is on top of everything else that goes into a shot attempt in FIFA. That's big. Jesus Christ. For example, players with high shooting like Ronaldo or Messi or even Ibra will already have a better shot than players with lower shooting attributes, which just makes sense. The higher the shot, the more chance it goes in. When both achieve a perfect time finishing attempt. The mechanic is completely optional as well. You can still take a normal shot like you've always done in FIFA, but if you want to take a chance of giving your shot a little something extra, more chance of going in, this is a great new feature to add to your FIFA experience. The decision to attempt time finishing is in your hands, and if you get it right, guys, time finishing can provide more opportunities in front of goal than ever before. So time finishing, guys, is going to be a massive feature in FIFA 19. It's going to be huge. Active touch system. The active touch system is a rewrite of how the game calculates every moment in which a player touches the ball in the game. This system has more animations variety, fluidity and responsiveness that creates more natural football moments when you see the players behaving more realistically on the virtual pitch. Additionally, there are new tools that we're able to implement with this new system in FIFA 19. Flicks. By flicking or pressing the right stick, you'll be able to flick the ball anytime and in any direction to beat your opponent or start a self-initiated volley. The longer you hold the stick, the further the ball will go. That makes a lot of sense. The ball control player attribute will determine how effective each player's flicks are in the game. Obviously, someone like Messi is going to be ridiculously good for this. Soul Trap. Another new animation that is used similar to how flicks are, but you must hold the LT on Xbox or L2 button on PS4 to bounce the ball on the ground to beat an opponent. That is going to be a good one to use. Disguised ball control. This one's going to be great, guys. A feint used to fool defenders into moving the wrong direction when controlling the ball. Get closer to the real world game by using the same moves that pros like Toni Kroos use to create space, send defenders the wrong way, and open up the game for your team. The mechanic is R1/RB plus left stick to the direction that the ball is going. That's very, very interesting, actually. I'm going to use that a lot. Okay, dynamic tactics. The tactical control is one of the areas that was rebuilt for FIFA 19 because of feedback from the community, which gives you more depth, through customization and variety that will have a big impact on your game. With dynamic tactics, we overhauled the entire system to make setting up your team more important than ever before. Your team will execute your approach in an obvious manner on the pitch, and the different tactics will be visually distinct from each other. Tactics have been balanced so that each tactic has an advantage and obviously disadvantage in order to balance out and not be exploited. For example, while a tactic like high pressure is important because it gives you a chance to recover the ball faster, your players will obviously get tired and potentially create 1v1 situations for your opponent, or maybe even counterattacks as well, to think of some off the top of my head, as your defensive line becomes more vulnerable being tired. For example, if you choose a possession-based tactic, your players will support their teammate in possession and provide safe passing options. If you adjust for faster build-up play, your players will move quickly up the field and make risky runs to try and create immediate chances. The tactics menu has been completely refreshed to become more accessible and to provide you with more info on what each tactic does in-game. For those that would like a deeper level of control, which is myself for sure, 100%, we've also created the ability for you to customize each mentality in the game. This is like creating your own game plan with the option to adapt and change your style during the game by using the D-pad. That's awesome, without having to pause the game, which is, again, is brilliant. We need that constant smoothness in FIFA just to keep the game flowing. For each mentality, you'll be able to decide what formation, tactics, or player instructions you want to see. If you can identify what your opponent is using as a tactic, you can respond quickly during a match by changing your own tactics. This is absolutely massive for FIFA. That is going to be huge. The last one here is 50-50 battles, guys. I love doing these updates as well. I've missed doing these. 50-50 battles is a system that gives the players a new sense of physicality and urgency to fight for the loose balls. In previous FIFA titles, there were situations where a player would not attempt to get a loose ball and let the opponent take the ball off him, which is crazy. Now, all players have the same instincts when competing for 50-50 ball. With this improved physics system as well, you'll receive a fair and realistic outcome based on how your player engaged with the challenge. It's up to you to decide how your player will battle for every ball, and the actions you request will play a part in the outcome of every challenge. Additionally, there are many new animations to help every battle look and feel real. The factors that determine who wins each battle for possession are, this is actually pretty important, play attributes, so stats like strength and mass, action requested, slide, tackle or pass, how well positioned you are for the battle, angle, speed, position of the body, which makes sense again. 50-50 battles combined with the active touch system represent a big step towards creating more natural and realistic football moments in FIFA 19. Obviously as well, for Ultimate Team, guys, this is going to be massive. A lot of new gameplay tools have been added to the new FIFA, and combined with the variety in this year's gameplay, you'll have more control over everything you do on the pitch. Your skill and creativity will matter more than ever. And then finally, they do say there, be prepared to experience more wow moments in FIFA 19. That's, doesn't sound like yay, that last bit. Anyway, it's cool to see that. Something new. Anyway, thoughts on that, guys? It's a lot of details. It is a very big update for FIFA 19. Hopefully, this is going to be interesting for you to see. And I do like doing these update videos because I think a lot of you may miss this, so it's very cool to do. Thoughts on all of this, though? EA being more transparent. I think it's great for FIFA. Hopefully they can keep this up. We want more things like this. And yeah, comment down below, guys, with your thoughts. Leave a like for more. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.